Tim, are you going to do the intro this time?
Hey everybody, it's Tim from the Hair Curler Chronicles, Sunday morning in the editing studio again. Do you want to know or have an example or be shown how $10 a month over time, and I do mean time, can make you a pant load of money? The only way you're going to find out is to see our second part of In Conversation with Nate Polmateer, his 3 steps to budgeting for crypto, and then his example using a very, very popular coin we all know about on how dollar cost averaging gives you the biggest bang for your buck. But the only way is to watch this video to the end. Remember to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, because you know what? I think I got enough to make some little shorts, even with what's left over from our 2 parts of In Conversation with Nate Polmateer. Sit down, buckle up, because this one has bang for your money. Enjoy.
Yeah, do you guys want to talk about purchasing crypto on a budget?
Yes.
Welcome back to the Hair Curler Chronicles. It's Tim and Nancy Danter here with you again on part 2 of our In Conversation series with Nate Polmateer. Hey, there was a great goalie that played for the Leafs with the last name of Polmateer. No relation.
Mike Polmateer, second cousin once removed.
Get out.
Yes.
Oh, no
my
kidding.
Grandfather's brother's son's son.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Cool.
At least that's what I've been told.
Yeah. Well, you know, yeah. And that's like
amazing.
Nancy thinks that Theo Fleury is like that somewhat, some removed. It's like, no, it's just the same last name, honey. It's like a Smith in the world, you know.
You are
anyway,
so terrible. You're so terrible.
I know, but I get away with it. And moving on, we had 5 steps from our last In Conversation with you, and it was all geared around budgeting. So I think what we've sort of put our head together and what you've kind of come up with a plan of action is how to buy crypto on a budget. And I'd like to hear what your strategy is with that. So Nate, welcome back to the show, In Conversation with Nate Polmateer. Take it away, Nate. What do you got?
Thank you guys. Well, first up, I just want to thank Tim and Nancy just for having me on. This is such a great privilege, and it's been such an amazing time just to see you guys grow and see your channel grow and see you guys grow in crypto and talking about like all kinds of crazy things that I don't think would have talked about before, but it's great to see you guys on live on Crypto Night in Canada as well. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, thank you. And we love having you on, Nate, because you are a fellow YouTuber, fellow Canadian YouTuber, just trying to do something we're passionate about.
Right?
And
yeah.
I love your
content. Support Canadian content, right?
That's it. So let's talk about my favorite subject, cryptocurrency.
Is it? Is it your favorite?
It's up there. I like Hallmark movies too, but when nobody wants to talk about that. And I do like to talk about crafting. Nobody likes to talk about that either. So we'll go with what people like to talk about, which is crypto.
All right, let's talk some crypto. So I have a few steps here for you guys who want to get into crypto and you either have no money or a very limited amount of money. And let's get into it. So the first thing is don't go into debt to invest. So when you go into debt to invest in crypto, this is called using leverage. And this could be something from a bank loan to borrowing money from a friend to remortgaging your house. Do not go into debt. And I know there's going to be plenty of people that say, Nate, you're crazy. I can borrow at 5% from my credit line and I'm going to gain like the moon with Doge. So no, I'm going to go into debt. But you know, past experiences have showed us that that's not a good idea. So don't go into debt. It's not a good idea. Second, budget in a set amount you're comfortable with spending. So keyword is comfortable. This could be $10 a month. It could be $20 a month. What does your budget allow you to set that in? So for me and my family, we set 10% of our portfolio in crypto. Now that might seem a little crazy because, you know, Forbes says 1% is a good idea. And same with like Bloomberg and all those guys and JP Morgan. Funny story about JP Morgan. 5 years ago, crypto was a scam and now they're in it. But anyway, but we set 10% because that's what we're comfortable with. So make sure to set an amount that you're comfortable with and do this after your debt's paid down. Unless you want to really get in, then just start with a small amount, maybe even $10 a month. And I'm going to show you a little bit later in the video why even $10 a month could make a big difference. You might think, yeah, $10 isn't worth it, but it really is. You guys have any questions so far?
Nope.
Like both of these.
Like what we're hearing.
So when I'm buying crypto, and each person's strategy might be different. You have guys that trade, you have guys that are active traders, guys that do swing trades, all those kinds of things. I don't delve into that. Why don't I delve into that? I'm a full-time dad. I have a job full-time, and I can't be staring at my charts all day long or else I won't sleep. And I saw a meme recently. It was like, crypto, how can I put this in my life? And then they're like taking the sleep block out and putting crypto in, because that's really what's going to happen if you decide to day trade or something like that. And it'll play with your emotions as well, right? So set an amount you're going to purchase. So I'll walk this last part. I'll walk through a little bit more, and this will probably take up the majority of our time here. So, for example, if I want to purchase 5 Litecoins, so I'm going to look at the price right now. It's $300, and that's going to be times 5 is $1,500. So then I'm going to budget in how long it's going to take me. So if I'm putting in $300 a month, then how many months is that going to take me, guys?
5.
That's right, 5 months. So it's going to take you 5 months. Now, Litecoin's going to go up and it's going to go down. So this might take longer, but you're setting an amount to set yourself up. So you're like, okay, I want 5 Litecoins, and that's what I'm going after. Why do you do this? So that you don't FOMO, so you don't fear of missing out when Litecoin starts to spike, and then you don't get wrecked when Litecoin dives and you decided to buy 15 of them on leverage. So you set it and forget it. That's the best thing to do. And even some exchanges, you can actually have them do automatic purchases every month on a set day. And a little later, I'm going to show you what it looks like to set a day, the 10th of the month, for $10 of a certain cryptocurrency. So I don't actively trade. Traditionally, and I know none of you are going to like this, traditionally, active traders don't win. They actually lose. And Kraken came out with a study recently that showed 70% of active traders on their platform lost. So now that's not to say that you'll never be good at active trading, because there are some guys that are really good and they're really good at reading charts and they know when to get in and when to get out. But you know what? I'm working 45 to 60 hours a week. Active trading isn't for me. I'm just going to lose. I'm going to miss that little blurb. And crypto is like the stock market on steroids. It can go up 45% in a few minutes, and it could go down 90% really quickly. So dollar cost averaging works. If you dollar cost average, we're going to look at Binance token. Does everyone know what Binance token is?
Yep.
So it's the native token to the Binance exchange. That's right. It's called BNB.
Yep.
We're going to look over the last 3 years, buying $10 a month, what that looks like. So I have a lot of numbers here that I kind of put in here, but I'm gonna make sure that I break it down a little bit for you guys. So starting in May of 2018, I know, guys, we're going back, but I need some history here, right? So starting in May of 2018, May 10th, 2018, you buy $10 of Binance token. After 8 months, December 2018, you'll have 6.3029 of Binance token. Now, Binance token fluctuated a little bit. So in December, it was worth $5.89. In May, when you started buying it, it was $18. So at this point, you've invested $80, and your investment is worth $36.93. That's a loss of 54%. So you can say, oh man, this sucks. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting anything done. No, keep with it. So 8 months later, August 2019, BNB, you have 10 tokens now, 10.5525 tokens. Now it's worth $36.87. So now your investment's worth $389. You've invested $160. You're up 243%. Woo! Yes, amazing. Cash it out. No, your dollar cost averaging, right? You're putting that $10 a month every month. So we're going to look at April now. 8 months later, BNB is at $14 you have 14 BNB tokens, 14.041, and now it's $21. Remember last time it was $36? Mm-hmm. So now you've invested $240 and your investment's worth $295.28. So you're still up you're still up about 23%, but that's kind of sad because last time you were up 243%. Mm-hmm. Now, December BNB, you have in December 2020, you have 16 tokens. It's worth $34.78. Your investment is now worth $569.71, and you've invested a total of $320. So that's another 178% you're up. So as you can see, it's like up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, May of 2021, you now have 16.67 tokens. So 5 months, and you actually only gained like 0.38 tokens. But BNB is now worth $795. Your investment is now worth $13,254.48. You've invested $370. Your return is 3,582%. $10 a month. $10 a month. What is that? $10 a month. $10 a month. What is that? A couple coffees? You go to Starbucks twice? You set it and forget it. You set it and forget it. Now, this is over
gave me chills.
3 years. You need patience though, right? You need patience. You need to slowly, don't FOMO. Don't think, oh, now's the time to buy more. Now's the time to buy more. I've been there and it doesn't work out well.
No. I love this. It actually gave me chills. I'm like, okay. Because I mean, it's hard to sit on our live streams every week, week over week. And there are so many new people that are coming on and into this space. And the story you just told is exactly the story that I want them all to hear. That you just start. We're just sharing ideas of what's going on out in the space, and you just start little by little by little. The crypto space has piqued everybody's interest, but they're well, okay, this token sounds good, that token, but just like you did, just like Tim and I had to do, just like Tim Perry, just like everybody that comes on our stream, you have to stop and you have to investigate this stuff. I would say since June of last year when I first got into this, Tim and I get up pretty much every day around 5:30-ish, and I go to work. I leave to go to my desk at around 8:15 when I'm at my desk. But between 5:30 and 8:15, that's our university time, and we watch hours of information, and then we go down rabbit holes, and then I'm like, what did that guy say? What was that coin? My purple book of ideas is full, and then I read, and then we do further research on it, and then we go, okay, is this good? Is this not good? Then we start to track it, and but that's hours and hours and hours of time we've put into it to be able to make an educated guess. It's hard for people. I want to take people that are on the live stream and put my arms around them and go, pick a few of these that we're excited about, pick a few and start to go and look at them. Because to your example right now, Nate, Binance has been, it's been a great opportunity. People are all excited about it now, but but people were excited about it 3 years ago. Just do your little bits and look what happens.
But were they excited 3 years ago? And Nate, maybe your opinion on this, because you went through this exercise, is talking about what the level of FOMO was 3 years ago to compared to what it is today different?
No,
Meaning,
Tim. No, Tim. It's like Groundhog Day. So in 2017, Binance token was around $7, $8 when I actually started looking at it. I think it started at $1.20 when it was released in November 2017. But as the market went up and went crazy, people did start jumping into it. Now it only went up to like $36 or $45, but people were hyped. But between December or between February 2018 to the end of 2020, what do you think everyone was saying? None of my friends were asking me about crypto anymore. Hey, Nate, did you lose all your money yet? Hey, what do you? And now that it's going up again, people are noticing, and it's actually the wrong time to notice.
that's what I mean.
You should be noticing when it's like down.
This is
when it's going down.
Because and it's called a cycle. And I don't know. I mean, Tim, I think I'm not going to put words in Tim Perry's mouth, but I think Tim Perry is of the opinion that this particular cycle and what we're going to see in the next couple of months is like we've never, ever seen before, nor may we ever see again. I don't know. I may have totally twisted those words around, and I apologize up front, Tim Perry, but it's cyclical what we go through. And we're all going on this journey with our YouTube and stuff like this as it's doing this. We haven't been on the downslope of it.
The hard part for me, Tim, is that in 2017, friends are warning me that this happened in 2013. Bitcoin went on a huge run.
4-year cycle.
And you know what? No way. Look how fast it's going up. It's just shooting up. Everything. Like right now, things are crazy. Things are mental. Dogecoin, 60 cents? What? Like XRP over $2 again? In 2017, there was the flippening. So that's where coins flip. XRP bumped over Ethereum for a very short period of time, but wow. XRP actually went up over Ethereum. And there was the flippening with Ethereum and XRP. But I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm risk averse though. I'm more of a pessimist and I'm more risk averse than some. I'm more cautious, if you will. Maybe not pessimist isn't a good idea, but I'm more cautious, and I don't know. They say institutional money's getting in. Sure. But back then they were saying all these contracts were coming in, and Goldman Sachs was looking at it, and JP Morgan was looking at it, and PayPal was looking at it. And there was an announcement seemed like 10 minutes. There were actually, I talked to you about Tron a little bit off camera, and there were actually announcements for the announcements that were coming for the announcements. They're like, hey, an announcement Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, they'd be like, there's an announcement coming. And the coin would spike because of announcements happening. And then
that's right. You buy on the rumor and sell on the news, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
And it's so true, because look what's going to happen this Saturday Night Live. Musk is coming on, right? And look at the Doge. And I saw my son from a distance today because I got the grand dog here with me. And he's talking about Doge and stuff. And I said to him, I hope you have a stop loss in on it, because I said, you won't be able to get near a computer. And what happens if the exchange crashes and Musk does something that is not predictable?
And I think the smartest thing Ryan did was get out when he made his money.
He doubled his money, more than doubled his money.
That's a hard thing to do too. Like when you're seeing, and I told you guys about Tron.
Yeah.
When you're seeing your money, just like, it's like printing money. You're like,
yeah,
man, you got $1 cost average out slowly.
Very
take your position out of there, right?
Yeah. It's very, very addictive. And what the addictiveness brings is cockiness and foolish behavior and impulsiveness is what it all wraps into one. And that's where, especially for a newbie, and it's no slight against the newbie, because I went through it, what, 2 years ago, Nance, with stocks? And it's just like, I'll never go into stocks again. I'll give it to the Royal Bank or whatever the case is. And but I matured. I even matured with my approach on stuff this time around with crypto, and I'm getting a better return.
So this brings me to my point of a future video that I would love to do, and maybe I'll do it as a bit of a panel, because I know Haas has got some opinions on this too, and I'd love to have you on, Nate, to talk about it. I think it's prudent for us to talk about an exit strategy and what that looks like. I love the example you gave, Nate, and I love that your experience brings so much depth to this conversation, and I really appreciate that. Hoping that you will consider coming back on, and if I can arrange it with Haas sometime, I would really love to do a video on preparing our exit strategies and when to take profits and when to double down on things, because I think it's we're going to all see some profits, but there's still projects in here that, as an investor, if I've got my venture capitalist hat on, I still think have got some really good teeth to it as far as future performance is concerned.
Yeah, I don't think you're wrong there, Nancy. It depends on what your strategy is. So there's some people in the space that are just like, well, I'm in it to make money. Okay, well, if you're in it to make money, then you definitely need a hard exit strategy. But what if you're more long-term? Just set those time frames, and yeah, but we can get into that for sure.
I love it. Thank you so much for coming on again with us today. This has been wonderful, and I hope some night you'll be able to join us on Crypto Night in Canada. I think you could add something to the lively discussion that goes on every week, and it would be really fun if you could make it sometime. And again, your YouTube channel, Tim will be putting all the links to your YouTube, your Facebook group, your Instagram, and your Twitter feed in the links below. And if you enjoyed the content today, folks, you'll want to hit the like button. And no, I've not done that right.
Yeah, smash it.
Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. See, I will get this. I will get this sometime down the line.
Smash like, subscribe.
Write it 100 times on the blackboard, honey.
Yeah, and you should go over and check Nate out. His content is super fantastic, and you are wonderful for coming and spending some time with us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, guys.
Thanks, Nate.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Did we cover what we needed to?
For what? I thought we were going to talk about crypto.